Hi everyone, we are working on Wednesday's daily edit, and our daily edit today says, on a typical workday, cutters on the 8th floor spread 120 layers of sheer, lightweight fabric on their tables. The layers were separated with sheets of tissue paper. The fabric, like the tissue paper, were as flammable as gasoline. About 100 women worked on that floor. Paper patterns hung from lengths of string over the tables. On the ninth floor, nearly 300 women were sewing garments. Stored nearby was cans of highly flammable oil used to make sewing machines run smoothly. The 10th floor was where the finished garments was inspected, packaged, and shipped. All right, today we have 4 capitalization errors, 4 language usage errors, 5 comma errors, 2 period errors, and 7 spelling mistakes. In our first sentence, on a typical workday, cutters on the 8th floor spread 120 layers of sheer, lightweight fabric on their tables. The layers were separated with sheets of tissue paper. First off, I'm going to make this 2 different sentences. I'm going to put a period after tables. So I'm going to have to capitalize the T in the because I'm starting a new sentence there. I also need a comma between sheer and lightweight because these are coordinating adjectives. Sheer and lightweight are both describing the word fabric. And fabric is misspelled. It should be Fabric. In my next sentence, the layers were separated with sheets of tissue paper. I have a spelling mistake, and that is tissue. That should be Tissue. My next sentence, the fabric, like the tissue paper, were as flammable as gasoline. I am going to add a comma after fabric and after paper because this is additional information. I have a usage error. I'm going to change were to was. And I have a spelling error, and that is flammable. It should be Flammable. My next sentence, about 100 women worked on that floor. All right, that ends the sentence right here. I'm going to put a period because my next sentence begins with a capital letter, and that is paper patterns. I also have another usage error, and that's going to be woman. That should be women as in the plural. My next sentence, paper patterns hung from lengths of string over the tables. That sentence is correct. My next sentence, on the 9th floor, nearly 300 women were sewing garments. I start off with a mistake, and that is a capitalization error. The O in on should be capitalized. 9th is spelled incorrectly. That should be Ninth. And sewing is spelled incorrectly. That should be Sewing. My next sentence, stored nearby was cans of highly flammable oil used to make sewing machines run smoothly. I have a usage error and a spelling error in this sentence. My first error, which is my usage error, is going to be was. That should be were. And my last one is a spelling error, and that is going to be the word smoothly. It should be Smoothly. And my final sentence, the 10th floor was where the finished garments was inspected, packaged, and shipped. I have 2 capitalization errors here, and I'm actually going to lowercase these letters. And that is going to be the T in 10th and the F in floor. They do not need to be capitalized because they are not a proper noun. I have a spelling error, and that is going to be the word finished. It should be Finished. Was is a usage error, and that should be were. And then I have 2 commas because I am listing items in a series. And they're going to go after inspected and after packaged. And that concludes our daily edit.